Thank you for watching. If this message brought you peace, please consider supporting the channel via the QR code or the link in the description. May God bless you.
My child, you are in a serious danger. Yes, you are in a serious danger, and these words of mine can save you. My child, incline your heart to hear, not just with the ears of flesh, but with the deep ear of your spirit. The hour is urgent. The days are not as they once were. You walk among shadows thinking they are light, and call safety what is a snare. You wander close to edges you do not see, and the silence you perceive from me is not absence, but restraint, for love's sake. But now I speak plainly. Return to me. The danger that surrounds you is not seen by the eye, but it surrounds you more tightly than chains, more surely than walls. You feel it in your unrest, in your quiet despair, in the gnawing ache within that nothing satisfies. You feel it when your laughter fades and the silence is cold. That is the warning. That is my voice, echoing in your soul. You are mine. I have known you from before time whispered its first breath. I formed you in secret, shaped your heart, wrote your story with hope and glory as the ending. Yet you walk paths I did not lay, drink from wells I did not dig, and lie in places not meant for rest. My child, I do not say these things to crush you, but to awaken you. The danger is not that you are unloved, but that you chase love that is not real. It is not that you are unworthy, but that you seek your worth in what perishes. You have made peace with things that war against your soul. You have called what is bittersweet and what is crooked straight. You have laughed with fools and scorned the wise. You have fed your eyes with what defiles your heart, and now your spirit hungers, but you do not know for what. Hear me. I am the one who satisfies. I am the living bread. I am the living water. Come to me and eat. Come and drink, and you will never hunger or thirst again. The enemy who surrounds you is cunning. He speaks in tones that resemble truth, mimics light, and cloaks ruin in beauty. He offers freedom, but only binds. He promises knowledge, but delivers confusion. And you? Yes, you, my precious child, you have listened. You have allowed a stranger to sit at your table. You have let a thief dwell in your garden. He does not love you. He cannot. His hatred for you burns eternal, because you carry my image, because you are marked by my intention. That is why he strikes so persistently, why he whispers despair, why he tempts you with false promises and tells you I have forgotten. But I have not forgotten. I have seen every step you have taken, every tear you have wept in silence. I have witnessed every wound, every betrayal, every moment you thought no one saw. I have heard every accusation, every self-loathing thought, every prayer you abandoned because hope felt too costly. My heart has wept with you. You think I am far, but I have walked beside you through it all. My presence has not left, only your awareness of me has dimmed. But now I call you to wake. I thunder in your spirit, wake up, my child, for time is short and the hour is upon you. You must turn, not tomorrow, not later. Now, for the time of delay is over. What you entertain now will shape your eternity. The path you walk will become your destiny. Do not let the world lull you into forgetfulness. Its voices are loud but empty, its lights bright but fading. The world will tell you that there is still time, that there is no need for urgency, that all is well, but it lies. All is not well. The hour is late. I do not speak this to frighten you, but to rouse you. There is still time, but only just. The door is still open, but not for long. Come home. Come back to me. Let me cleanse what you cannot fix. Let me heal what you cannot even name. Lay down your burden. Lay down your shame. Lay down your pride. My hands are open. My arms are wide. I do not wait with wrath, but with mercy. My justice is perfect, yes, but my mercy triumphs over judgment for the one who returns. You have wandered long enough. The dust of the road clings to you, but I will wash you clean. You are weary, but I will give you rest. You are afraid, but I will be your courage. I am not a distant God. I am not an idea or a philosophy. I am your Father. I am your Creator. I am the one who loves you beyond comprehension. I do not change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love is not like the world's love, fickle, self-serving, fragile. My love is relentless. My love is holy. My love is patient, but not passive. I fight for you, and now I call you to fight for your soul. Cast down every lie you have believed. Break agreement with the voice that says you are not enough, or that you are too broken, or too far gone. I did not die for the perfect. I died for you. I laid down my life while you were still far from me. My blood was poured out not for the righteous, but to make you righteous. You cannot earn what I freely give, but you must receive it. You must repent. That word has been scorned, misunderstood, twisted, but it is beautiful. It is the turning of your heart toward life. It is the lifting of your face to the light. It is not shameful. It is glorious. Repentance is not punishment. It is freedom. It is a door to joy. The enemy wants you bound, wants you numb, wants you ashamed. But I want you free. I want you radiant. I want you alive. My child, listen. You were not made for despair. You were not created for sin. You were not born to be a slave. You were made for me. You were made for love. You were made for truth. The path will not be easy, but it will be worth it. There will be tears, but they will water the seeds of joy. There will be losses, but you will find treasures greater than gold. You will have to leave some things behind, but what I give you will never fade, never rot, never disappoint. Walk with me. I will guide you. Trust me. I will teach you. Love me. I have already loved you with an everlasting love. Do not delay. Do not say later or soon. Later never comes. Soon becomes never. The time is now. If you could see what I see, the traps, the snares, the destruction that waits just beyond your next careless choice, you would run to me. If you could see what I have prepared for you, the beauty, the purpose, the joy, you would not hesitate. And so I tell you, even without your seeing, trust me. Open your hands. Let go of what you cling to. What you hold so tightly will be the very thing that drags you under if you do not release it. Lay down your idols. Lay down your secret sins. Lay down your false comforts. There is no life in them. There never was. But I am your life. I am the resurrection. I am the beginning and the end. I am the breath in your lungs, the fire in your heart, the light in your darkness. You cry out for purpose. I am your purpose. You long for belonging. You belong to me. You ache for meaning. I gave you a name before the stars were set in place. Nothing you have done, nothing you have suffered, nothing you have become cancel what I have ordained. But you must choose. I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Choose life, my child. Choose me. The danger is real, but so is the promise. The enemy roars, but I am the Lion of Judah. The storm rages, but I walk on water. You are not alone, and you never were. Even now, as you read these words, my Spirit is near. He convicts not to shame you, but to draw you. He comforts not to numb you, but to awaken you. He whispers not to confuse, but to confirm. Do you feel it? That tug? That stirring? That is me. You do not yet realize how many dangers you have been spared simply because my word was present, spoken, remembered, whispered, clung to in desperation. You forget the times when the enemy sought to strike you down, but my promises surrounded you like fire. You forget the traps set before your feet that were shattered before you even saw them, because my word went before you. My child, paying attention to my word is not for my benefit, it is for yours. I am not insecure. I do not need validation. I speak because I love. I command because I protect. I instruct because I desire your freedom. The path you walk is not neutral ground. Every day you are in the midst of spiritual warfare. Choices are not harmless. Thoughts are not meaningless. What you meditate on shapes who you become. What you feed your soul either strengthens or weakens you. You live in a world that screams for your attention, that floods your eyes and ears with distraction, distortion, and deception. In this world, to ignore my word is to surrender your destiny. You cannot afford to treat my voice as optional. It is your survival. It is your protection. It is your weapon. It is your peace. Have you not seen how the storms rise suddenly? How fear floods your mind like a tide that refuses to recede? How one decision leads to ruin, one lie to a shattered life. And yet, had you hidden my word in your heart, the storm would not have shaken you. The lie would have been exposed. The trap would have been seen and avoided. My word warns you, not because I delight in rules, but because I see what you cannot. I see the consequences before they unfold. I see the poison hidden in what looks sweet. I see the ruin behind the glittering promise. I see the chains behind the door that looks like freedom. That is why I say, incline your ear to my sayings. Let them not depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. You seek life everywhere but the source. You run to people, to pleasures, to power, to pride, yet none of it sustains. My word is spirit and life. My word speaks directly into your situation. My word divides between soul and spirit, discerns the thoughts and intents of the heart. You cannot deceive it, and it cannot deceive you. The enemy knows the power of my word. That is why he distracts you from it. That is why he lies to you about it, twisting its meaning, minimizing its value, mocking its relevance. He knows that if you truly believed what I have spoken, you would be unstoppable. You would walk in authority. You would trample fear, resist temptation, break strongholds, and move mountains. He cannot touch my word, but he will do all he can to keep you from trusting it. My child, my word is not dry. It is not distant. It is living. It breathes. It moves. It creates. It heals. It delivers. It comforts. It instructs. It rebukes. But never to destroy, always to restore. It confronts, but only to lift you higher. It pierces, but only to remove what is killing you. You say you want to hear me speak. Open my word. You long for direction. Read what I have already spoken. You ask for comfort. Let my promises wrap around your heart. Do you remember the times you stood at the edge of decision? The crossroads where one path looked right but led to destruction. My word was the voice saying, "This is the way, walk in it." When your soul was anxious within you and nothing calmed you, did you not find peace when you finally opened my book and read the verses that spoke directly into your storm? That was not coincidence. That was me. That was my spirit breathing through the pages, reaching into your brokenness, pulling you back from the brink. Do not forget what has kept you. Do not neglect what has saved you. The word that brought you through yesterday will anchor you tomorrow. And if you choose to ignore it, the very storms I designed you to overcome may instead overcome you. Not because I abandoned you, but because you refused the sword I placed in your hands. My child, you are not helpless. You are not without instruction. You are not blind. I have given you vision through my word. I have given you wisdom that surpasses the minds of scholars. You carry eternal truth in your hands, yet you reach for fleeting counsel. You scroll endlessly through voices that confuse you, while the one voice that could settle your soul waits patiently on the shelf. You ask me to speak, and I long to answer, but you do not make space to listen. You ask for signs, yet I have written my heart plainly for you. My word is not a riddle. It is not hidden. It is not locked behind mystery. It is a light shining in the darkness. It is a mirror showing you who you are and who I am in you. It is bread for your hunger, water for your thirst, strength for your weakness. Why do you run elsewhere? My child, every dangerous situation in your life has a door of escape, but only if you hear me. My word is that door. It speaks not only to eternity but to every moment in time. It will warn you before disaster. It will give you discernment in confusion. It will guard your steps when you are unsure. I do not simply want you to survive. I want you to walk in victory. But victory is not found apart from my voice. It is not found in emotion. It is not found in willpower. It is found in abiding. If you abide in me and my words abide in you, then, and only then, will you bear fruit that lasts. Do you want to overcome the temptations that return again and again? My word. Do you want peace that cannot be stolen by circumstance? My word. Do you want wisdom that will not fail you? My word. Do you want joy that no one can take away? My word. Every promise I have made is kept within the pages you overlook. Every weapon you need has already been given. Every prayer you long to have answered has its foundation in what I have already spoken. Your life is like a house. The storms will come. The winds will blow. The floods will rise. But the house built on my word will stand. The house built on feelings, trends, popularity, or self-reliance will fall. Not because I want you to fail, but because nothing else can hold you. Nothing else can anchor you in the storm but me. I am not calling you to religion. I am calling you to truth. I am not inviting you to legalism. I am inviting you to life. You fear what is to come, but if my word lives in you, you will not fear. You fear what others will think, but if my word defines you, their opinions will lose their power. You fear failure, but if you walk according to my word, even your stumbles will be turned into steps. I do not promise ease, but I promise victory. I do not promise comfort, but I promise peace that passes understanding. I do not promise popularity, but I promise my presence. And my presence is everything. The world will pass away, and all its voices will fade. But my word will never pass away. It is settled in heaven, unshakable, eternal, and I have placed it in your hands, written it on your heart, sealed it with my spirit. Do not treat lightly what is sacred. Do not ignore what angels long to look into. This is not just a book. It is the breath of God. Do you hear me? When you are tempted, speak my word. When you are afraid, declare my promises. When you are lost, follow my instruction. When you are weary, rest in my truth. When you are attacked, lift up the sword of the Spirit. When your mind is filled with lies, wash it with the water of the Word. This is how you live. This is how you overcome. This is how you stay free. There are dangers ahead, trials you cannot yet see, deceptions that will rise with convincing words, darkness that will masquerade as light. And only those rooted in my word will stand. Do not think you are strong enough on your own. Even my son, when he walked among you, answered the enemy not with new words, but with what was written. It is written. That is how you fight. That is how you win. My child, let my word dwell in you richly, not just as memory, but as movement. Let it shape your decisions, your responses, your relationships. Let it saturate your speech. Let it govern your thoughts. Let it uproot lies and plant truth. Do not be content to merely hear it. Do it. For the one who hears and does not obey is like a man who looks in a mirror and forgets his own face. But the one who hears and obeys, that one is blessed in all he does. There is a place I am taking you, a purpose I have for you, a calling I have written with eternal ink, but you will not reach it apart from my word. It is the map. It is the path. It is the oil for your lamp in the midnight hour. Pay attention, my child. Listen carefully. Guard your heart, for out of it flow the issues of life, and my word is what keeps your heart alive. You are not too busy to hear me. You are not too broken to receive me. You are not too far to return. Begin again. Pick up my word. Read it slowly. Ask me to speak, and I will. I always do. For I am not silent. I am not absent. I am not distant. I am in the word that has been waiting for you. There is danger, yes, but there is deliverance. There are battles, yes, but there is victory. There is darkness, yes, but there is a light that cannot be extinguished. That light is my word. That light is me, and I am calling you, come closer, pay attention, not just with your ears, but with your whole life. For those who build on my word will never be shaken, and they will walk in safety though the world around them trembles. My child, you are not alone. You are not defenseless. You are not forgotten. You are equipped. You are loved. You are mine, and I have given you everything you need. Start with my word. Stay with my word. Live by my word, and I will lead you safely home. Amen.